Welcome back everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming. Before I deal with the Primark, I will invade the Eye of Terror, because Markham is not quite in position to deal with the Ultramarines. So,
the Eidolon sector lies at the heart of the Eye of Terror, at the point where reality bleeds away into the formless tides of the Imperium. Stronghold of the Despoiler, headwater of every Black Crusade, there is no mortal law here that is not imposed by cruelty, and no physical law beyond the whim of the Dark Gods. The Plague Planet, home of Mortarion and his Death Guard Traitor Legion. This is a world of 10,000 contagions, where skies weep with pus and seas teem with disease. Sortiaris is the current homeworld of the Thousand Suns Traitor Legion. Ringed by the screaming souls of the betrayed dead and blasted by the tides of the warp. It is a planet no sane man would tread without cause, or at least without a numberless army at his back. Oliensis, throne of decadence, and bane of many a righteous soul. The world is a living perversion, a deathless monument to the pursuit of pleasure above all else. Though the world's origins are argued over by the adepts of terror, it is known that at least one Space Marine chapter met its demise on the Oliensis surface. Reports suggest that those who fall to Oliensis' embrace are reborn as blasphemous mirrors of their prior selves, shackled to the will of Slaanesh. Drakasi, Khorne's slaughter pit. Only the strongest survive the crucible of its arenas, and then only until the favor of the gods turns against them once more. Eidolon itself was once an Eldari world, but now lies shackled by the madness of chaos, with an empire dedicated to each of the chaos powers constantly vying with the others for dominance. It is said that there are more ways to die on Eidolon than anywhere else. Though as no one ever returns, this can be considered little more than rumor.
we'll see how much rumor this whole thing is. Seeing as we are going to be dealing with the defenders of the Eye of Terror. What the hell am I? I'm sorry, it's been a fairly long day. Been busy. Anyway, let's invade the Eye of Terror. Take Eidolon. Ringard. However the hell you pronounce this. These names though, holy crap. I mean, it's not even the Eye of Terror anymore, it's the Cicatrix, or however you want to pronounce it. Yeah. Anyway, let's see Armada wise. Seems about right. I could get her. Yeah, I'll go with the Reaper instead of the Harvester. Seems like a better idea, honestly. So I have 2 battleships, 1 cruiser and 1 battle cruiser. This will either succeed or it will fail phenomenally. One should not underestimate the machinations of chaos on their home turf though. This is a formidable fleet that I am up against. If I could have brought 3 fleets here, I would have done so eagerly. Unfortunately, I could not, so I am stuck with this.
Energy to weapons array.
Alright.
Yes, my liege.
This is just so that they're positioned on the side.
Ready to serve.
Wait for them to come for us. There's a lot of ships, and they're big ships as well. We're not dealing with just some light cruisers or cruisers here. We're dealing with battle cruisers, battleships, grand cruisers. All that you can think of, they're going to throw against us.
How may I serve?
They don't know yet where we are. They can guess, but I'm just gonna wait nicely here in this gas cloud. The Eye of Terror. We are at its very heart, aren't we? We're close to it at any rate.
What is your command?
Okay. That's a scouting force right there, just to get the feel for it. The rest are going to go.
Relocating. Inevitable. Inferior vessel sighted. On the march. I serve your glory. Inferior vessel sighted.
Alright,
Ready to serve.
let's get going then.
What is your command? As you command. I am the beast spear. How may I serve? Molten power. Moving. Fully engaged. Ready to serve. I am the beast spear. Impossible. Cannot comply.
In my retreat.
Strike complete. Critical damage levied. On the march. Shroud strike successful. How may I serve? Inevitable. As you command. What is your command? Yes, my liege. How may I serve? Initializing molten power. Ready to serve. Relocating. I serve your glory. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. I am the dynasty spear. Initializing molten power. What is your command? Inevitable. Reassembling coherence. Yes, my liege. Initializing molten power. On the march. Impossible. Cannot comply. How may I serve? As you command. I serve your glory. Moving. Ready to serve. All power to motive units. Energy Assembling coherence. Yes, my liege. I serve your glory. Inevitable.
That was half their fleet, or over half their fleet.
Reaching engagement velocity.
Now, the other half approaches.
As you command. I am the Dynasty Spear.
Getting closer.
Relocating. What is your command? Initializing motive power. Motive units fully engaged. Moving. How may I serve? As you command. I serve your glory. Reaching engagement velocity. All inevitable. Ready to serve. I serve your glory. Yes, my liege. How may I serve? On the march. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage. What is your plan? Moving. I am the Dynasty Spear. Relocating. I serve your glory. Ready to serve. Inevitable. Shroud strike successful. Yes, my liege. How may I serve? As you command. What is your command? Initializing motive power. Ready to serve. Moving. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. I am the Dynasty Spear. As you command. How may I serve? Yes, my liege. I serve your glory. Boarding successful. Frayed ones are feasting. What is your command? Relocating. Inevitable. Ready to serve. On the march. Energy to recoalescence. Moving. As you command. How may I serve? Initializing motive power.
It was a bloodbath of a battle. Not really much of a battle, more like bloodletting, a shit show if I've seen one. But my gateway into the Island sector is secure, at least for now. We have a foothold. That's really all that matters. Crucially, repair rate is going to be high for another turn. And that too also matters. I also have a shipyard. And resources to spare in upgrading that. Good. Yeah. Let's be civilized folk and send several fleets to deal with the forces of chaos present here. This should be an easier battle than the one I just fought. In some ways, in other ways it will be more difficult. Let's take a look. Alright. Well. Well, even if fair enough then. I'll bring to bear all my escorts, my battleships, and my Cypher. Hopefully it's enough. Might not be. I do aim to bleed them, if not outright destroy them. My cairns will do the job that they're meant to, all things considered. And the escorts, well, they might die, they might not.
Relocating.
We'll figure that one out.
What is your command? Inevitable.
Obviously,
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
I serve your glory. Yes, my
let's
liege.
take that point.
Ready to serve.
Hold on, now we slow down.
Motive units fully engaged. Initializing motive power. Inevitable. Inferior vessel sighted. I am the dynasty spear. As you command. I serve your glory.
Target this one as the priority.
Moving. Ready to serve. Relocating. How may I serve? On the march. What is your command? As you command. I am the dynasty spear. Moving. How may I serve? All power to motive units. Initializing motive power.
You have seized a strategic area.
Inferior vessel sighted. Yes, my liege.
Alright, that's another ship destroyed.
How may I serve? Inevitable.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Motive units fully engaged. I am the dynasty spear. I serve your glory.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
What is your command? Reassemble. coherence. I am the Dynasty Spear. On the march. Ready to serve. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage. I serve your glory.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Initializing motive power. All power to motive units.
Alright, repair rate up.
Ready to serve. As you command. What is your command? Motive units fully engaged.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Inevitable. Energy to recoalescence. I serve your glory. How may I serve? Moving. Yes, my liege.
That's gonna be put an end to.
I am the Dynasty Spear.
Progress is being made.
Successful. What is your command? Inevitable. Ready to serve. I serve your glory. All power to motive units. Relocating.
Alright, many more ships incoming.
As you command. I am the Dynasty Spear. Moving. Enemy orbital platform silence. Initializing motive power. What is your command? Motive units fully engaged. On the march. Initializing motive power. How may I serve? All power to motive units. Reassembling coherence. Moving.
Hey,
Ready to serve. Yes, my liege. I serve your glory. As you command. What is your command? Inevitable. Motive units fully engaged. How may I serve? Relocating. All power to motive units. Inevitable.
You have seized a strategic area.
Ready to serve. On the march. I am the Dynasty Spear.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Moving. I serve your glory. Motive units fully engaged. As you command. All power to motive units. Initializing motive power. is your command? Yes, my liege. I am the dynasty's spear. Moving.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
How may I serve?
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Another great victory for the Imperium. The defenses of Chaos
Ready to
have
serve.
fallen by the
You
wayside.
have seized a strategic area.
I'm just waiting for a few more points and it will be all over. It's over. Took quite a bit of a beating, oh. And not as bad as Eidolon. Though these fleets are also heading to Eidolon on their own. I wonder if I should deal with the orcs. Guess that is a matter for later. Alright, the system is now mine. And repair rates will be pretty fast, won't they? For one more turn. That is. There is a massive chaos force incoming on this position. We shall receive it and deal with it. Two turns over there. Fair enough. Get the Jackal. The scanning ability is invaluable. Most of the systems, or yeah, a majority of the systems at least here, have fallen under my control. Most of the stars belong to the Necron dynasties. Only Eidolon presents any credible challenge whatsoever. Even then, once I have established my foothold firmly in the Cadian Gate, we need to take the Sortiaris system. Might be able to push on it actually next turn. When the ships are damaged, sure, no denying it. But taking the system would be such a delectable. It's such a lovely planet to take over, isn't it? Obviously, it wouldn't put an end to Abaddon. Certainly not. I still need to kill him. Very well then. I'm left with not much of a choice at all, really. Except to fight for Chinchair. And the fleets will handle it then. The Alpha Legion cometh. Traitors to all.
On the march. Energy to weapons array.
You have seized a strategic area.
Clearing away the filth.
As you command. How may serve?
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Initializing motive power. Energy bleed detected.
Damn it, all.
Relocating. Inferior vessel sighted. What is your command? Structural damage outpacing repair. Inevitable. I serve your glory. Moving. I am the dynasty spear. As you command. Impossible. Cannot comply. Initializing motive power. What is your command? Yes, my liege. Ready to serve. I serve your glory. On the march. Counter swarms have breached the enemy vessel. Relocating. How may I serve? On the march. I am the dynasty spear. As you command. Moving. Energy to recoalescence. Yes, my liege. Ready to serve.
You have
All right, we
accumulated
keep going.
25% of strategic points.
Inevitable. What is your command? Initializing motive power. I serve your glory. Relocating. Ready to serve. On the march. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. As you command. I am the dynasty spear. Boarding successful. Frayed ones are feasting. Reassembling coherence. What is your command? Yes, my liege. How may I
Alright, gonna
serve?
keep going.
Energy to recoalescence. What is your command? Moving. I serve your glory.
Falling back to that one, it's taking a bit of a beating, sending in
Motive
the
units
cruisers,
fully engaged.
wiping out their fighters over there.
Inevitable.
Right, this one will stay and deal with
Ready
that
to
ship,
serve.
while the rest of them deal with the remaining Chaos fleet.
I am the dynasty.
Numbers uncounted.
You
Send
have
out the
accumulated
fighters.
50% of strategic
That will deal with the
points.
problem. Target.
What is your command? Yes, my liege. How may I serve?
Very well.
Initializing motive power. Enemy vessel suffered critical damage. I serve your glory. Moving. How may I serve? On the march. Impossible. Cannot comply.
Even despite the distance, it's still taking a pounding.
All power to motive units. Initialize motive power. Inevitable. Ready to serve.
Ram it then.
Relocate. Impossible. Cannot comply. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. What is your command? Move. Reassembling coherence. I have the dynasty spear. Energy to recoalescence. I serve your glory. On the march.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points. You are close to victory by strategic points.
Very well then. Invasion. Let them. I feel no need to waste my time. Open the Eldari. Should have done this earlier. And then not only... Damn that shit. Fuck that shit. Alright. I'm gonna do what I came here to do. Kill a Primarch. My ships are ready. The wrath of the Primarch. So be it then.
I have the Imperial communications compromised for your pleasure, Great One.
Good, Tsar. Let me hear.
Necron vessels inbound. We are moving to support. Defend the station at all costs. The Lord Primarch has promised aid, but there is no guarantee when he will arrive.
Primarch, Tsar?
Their leader, Great One. Like them, but taller, I understand. Not to be underestimated.
Ready to serve.
Well, we need to kill
Yes, my
the
liege.
Primarch of the Ultramarines. The spiritual liege of the 80% or so of the Space Marine chapters in existence is about to die at the hands of the Necrons.
May I serve?
Should have brought some Blood Angels, I feel, if you wanted to deal with the Necrons. Oh wait, the Blood Angels were killed, so were the Raven Guard, so was Admiral Spire, so were the Tyranids, so were the Eldari, including a precious craft world. I guess we're just gonna add to the list of people killed today. Because it's fine, why not?
On the march. Initializing motive power.
Alright, hold on.
I serve your glory. Inevitable. Ready to serve. Relocate.
I'm detecting new communication signals. Primitive.
I will hear it.
Never thought I'd serve as herald to an Ultramarine. But these are strange times. Be of cheer, sons of Ultramar! For Engir Doom has come! My doom-laden fist shall have to serve until the Lord Primark arrives!
Not given punctuality. This Lord Primark. A failing of the flesh, Great One.
As you command. Enemy orbital platform silence. I have the dynasty spear. Moving. Relocating. Yes, my liege.
So, did the Space Wolves bring a battle barge? Is that it? I suppose that would be so.
How may I serve?
Maybe that went up a bit. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, yes.
What is your command? Motive units fully engaged. I have the dynasty spear.
Why not to not underestimate them?
How may I serve?
We are going to kill that space station.
Inevitable. Ready to serve. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage.
Alright, it's burning.
I serve your glory. Shroud strike successful. How may I serve? Initializing motive power. I am the dynasty spear. On the march. Enemy star complex sustaining heavy damage. Initializing motive power. Ready to serve. As you command. Reassembling coherence. What is your command?
Communications indicate that the Lord Primark has finally arrived.
Hail, warriors of the Imperium! Stand firm in adversity, for Roboute Guilliman stands with you this day. Steel yourselves for battle, and we shall drive the invaders from this world.
The Iron Hands will never yield. Their flesh is weak.
Now, this one has promise. Perhaps we should leave him for last. Great One, a passing fancy czar. Let them perish in order most appropriate. So long as they perish. Ready to serve.
McCragg's honor has entered the fray.
Inevitable. I am the dynasty.
The might of the Ultramarines descends upon thee.
Relocating.
How shall you face it?
How may I serve?
No, unfortunately for the spiritual liege,
Energy to recoalesce.
his torpedoes, boarding craft, and
Yes, my liege.
bombers, they are nothing for the Necrons to deal
I
with.
serve your glory.
And just like that,
Moving.
their assault is ended. At least
Your command.
this one.
As you command. All power to motive units.
Yeah, deal with it. I don't wanna. I want the McCragg's honor, which has a vast arsenal of torpedoes,
Relocating.
to expend much of that trying to take down. Okay. Let the Iron Hands deploy their ships. It will not matter. Ooh, that one. Flesh might be weak. I'm afraid you're not dealing with flesh here, are you? Oh, no, 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 no. Hello, Guilliman. Nice seeing you here. Ready to die? And the Imperium along with you? It's gonna hurt, isn't it? Bring it down. Target the weapon systems. The shields are down, but the weapons need to be destroyed. It will not die easily.
I am the Dynasty Spear. Enemy vessels.
I wouldn't expect McCragg's honor to go down easily with it.
I serve your glory.
But go down it will. Oh, that's gonna hurt like a ton of bricks.
Shroud strike successful. Moving. Ready to serve. Inevitable. What is your command? Relocate. Enemy vessels suffered critical
It's done.
damage.
The Gloriana has been destroyed, Great One. The Lord Primark is amongst the slain.
And the rest of the Imperium's fleet.
In retreat, Great One. Their will is broken.
As it should be.
As all shall be, Great One.
And the humans, such potential for many things. Though they cannot be said to be truly ornamental, I have gathered one or two rarities from amongst their ranks. For posterity, you understand.
Guilliman's defeat has crippled the Imperium's ability to make war in this region. I estimate it will be many decades before they can re-establish a formidable presence.
Excellent. They will no longer interfere with our plans. By the time the Imperium is ready to reclaim this region, it will be fortified beyond their ability to retake it.
And such is the end of the Ultramarines chapter. At least for now. Canon-wise, of course, things are very different. I don't know, I think I would have been more interested if they had kind of respect canon in all of this. I think the game was originally designed to be about the 13th Black Crusade, not about the aftermath of the fall of Cadia. But rather during the fall of Cadia, right? Then again, they might have decided that it was enough to make one game that where you didn't defeat the bad guy, so to speak, which is, you know, the first game, and they wanted something different. They wanted the player to feel some, you know, victory. But the problem with what they ended up doing, of course, is the fact that, you know, for, you know, factually speaking, you know, as a player, that this doesn't matter because this is not canon. Which kind of takes you out of the whole experience to a fairly significant degree, because it's not just about the single title that matters, it's about what happens overall. And overall, of course, we know that Guilliman doesn't die, that the Phalanx is not destroyed, all that. And that Abaddon is not gonna get killed without at least some parting words to his long-lost brother. To establish a foothold on Sikaris, I need fleets. Formidable fleets, that is. I could march on Eidolon. That is certainly a possibility. But that will have to wait. There are things that need to be dealt with right here. Fleets that need to be gathered and war that needs to be waged. Eidolon will not fall easily. No easier than the Imperium did. Costin signing out.